It's day 14 of the Lindsay Clancy trial, and the Commonwealth has officially rested its case after calling its final witness, Ian Whiffin, a digital forensic expert. So let's jump right in before part 2. Ian Whiffin is a senior digital intelligence and forensic expert with Cellebrite, a company that specializes in extracting and analyzing data from electronic devices. And if he looks familiar, especially if you watched the Karen Reed retrial, there's a reason. Whiffin also testified in that case about cell phone forensic evidence, including data recovered from John O'Keefe's phone. Today, he walked the jury through digital evidence extracted from Lindsay Clancy's iPhone, including her Apple Health data, internet searches, messages, and phone activity. And there are a few timestamps I really want you to remember. According to Whiffin, the last heart rate reading from Lindsay's Apple Watch was recorded at exactly 5:23 and 52 seconds, so 5:23 p.m. and 52 seconds. Her iPhone later recorded 2 flights climbed, one at approximately 5:33 p.m. and another at approximately 5:38 p.m. Whiffin explained that Apple Health grouped those into one event, but these were actually 2 separate flights climbed about 5 minutes apart. And when the phone registered that first flight at 5:33, the flight had already been completed. Essentially, the phone recognized that it was now approximately 3 meters higher than it had been before. Now here's where the rest of the digital timeline comes in. Lindsay's iPhone was last unlocked at approximately 5:13 p.m. Safari was used, followed by the messaging app, and at approximately 5:15 p.m., a message about the takeout order was sent to Patrick. The phone was then locked and, according to Whiffin, was never unlocked again that evening. Then we have that final Apple Watch heart rate reading at 5:23:52. So 5:23 p.m. and 52 seconds. Sorry, I know I keep messing that up. Around 5:33, the phone detects the first flight climbed. During that window, Patrick calls Lindsay and she misses the call. At approximately 5:34, Lindsay's phone calls Patrick back for about 14 seconds. Whiffin explained that the phone didn't have to be unlocked for that to happen. An iPhone allows you to return a missed call directly from the lock screen. Then at approximately 5:38, the phone detects that second flight climbed. After that, there are no additional flights climbed recorded. At 6:09 p.m., Patrick calls again. That call goes unanswered. The Commonwealth also walked Whiffin through some of Lindsay's internet searches in the days before January 24th, including searches about antidepressants, suicidal ideation, and symptoms of psychosis. They also introduced an Apple Note that was created in December and modified on January 23rd. Whiffin could determine when the note was modified, but he could not reconstruct a complete history showing exactly what Lindsay changed. Then Reddington got up for cross, and this is where he focused heavily on the limitations of the digital timeline. Whiffin agreed that after that last recorded flight climb at approximately 5:38 p.m., he cannot tell this jury what Lindsay herself was physically doing. The phone could have been put down. The watch could have been put down. A device could have been off or without power. She could have been walking around the house, going upstairs, downstairs, or outside, and Whiffin simply wouldn't know from this data. Reddington also broadened the context around Lindsay's Google history, pointing out numerous searches about her medications, side effects, drug interactions, and depression and sleep deprivation. And while Whiffin could establish that those searches occurred on Lindsay's phone, he could not independently establish who physically typed every search. Then Reddington showed Whiffin Lindsay's actual Apple Watch, and Whiffin testified that he had never seen it before. He explained that he did not extract data directly from the watch. Apple Watch data synchronizes with the paired iPhone, and his analysis came from the data extracted from Lindsay's phone. The Commonwealth clarified on redirect that both the watch and the phone can generate certain Apple Health data, and Whiffin would need to examine the underlying database to determine which device generated a particular record. On recross, Reddington returned to that 5:38 p.m. cutoff. Whiffin agreed that he simply doesn't know why no further movement was detected after that point. And shortly after Whiffin stepped down, the Commonwealth rested its case. I jumped on to give you a quick update while court was in recess, but now I need to get back to it, so wait till the end of the day for part 2, but at least you're now caught up on what happened this morning. I'll catch you in the next one.